Air travel has always been a symbol of freedom in America. But behind the shining planes and friendly smiles, there are secrets no passenger ever hears. From the early days of aviation, when airlines first carried mail across the country, to today's billion-dollar industry, there have always been mysteries, whispers of hidden documents, strange test flights, and cover-ups float in the air. People board planes without knowing what is kept behind locked doors or in secret hangars. Some call these stories myths. Others believe the truth is far more dangerous. What if the airlines are hiding things that could change how Americans see history? Every airport, every flight, may carry more than just passengers. It may carry secrets too powerful to reveal. In the 1920s and 1930s, airlines were not only about passengers, they were also tied to the US government. Mail routes were awarded in secret deals. Some airlines gained power not because they were best, but because they had influence in Washington. Behind closed doors, contracts worth millions were handed out. These contracts shaped which airlines would survive and which would vanish. Rumors spread that some airlines were used as covers for military experiments. Test flights in the desert, far from the public eye, were said to hide new engines and secret technology. Passengers thought they were simply traveling. In truth, they were stepping into the middle of a hidden struggle for control of the skies. Not every airline survived the race for power. Some names once known across America suddenly vanished. Official stories said business failure, but insiders whispered about something darker. Pilots claimed flights were grounded without reason. Employees disappeared after speaking too much. Entire airlines were shut down overnight, and their planes were hidden in storage yards that the public could not enter. Why did these companies disappear? Was it because they lost money or because they uncovered something too big? The skies of America held more than competition. They held silence, secrets, and shadows that never reached the news. During World War II, American airlines worked closely with the military. Civilian planes carried secret cargo. Flight logs were rewritten. Airports became guarded zones. Passengers never knew their flight might be sharing space with classified equipment. Some say commercial flights were used to test routes for military operations. Others believe airlines helped move materials the government did not want tracked. War made airlines powerful, but it also tied them to secrets that would never be spoken out loud. Even after the war ended, the connections stayed hidden, buried in reports no one outside the government could ever read. Strange things happened in the skies. Planes that should have arrived never did. Some were explained as accidents. Others were erased from memory. Witnesses reported seeing flights change course, only for the official records to claim they never existed. In certain towns, people remembered hearing the sound of engines at midnight, though no flight was scheduled. Rumors grew of hidden bases where these missing flights landed. Families of missing passengers were told simple stories, but questions remained. Were these flights lost or were they taken somewhere they were never meant to return from? By the 1950s and 60s, airlines showed off new jets to the public. But whispers claimed even faster and stranger aircraft were already flying in secret. Pilots told stories of lights in the sky moving faster than any jet they knew. Some believed these were government prototypes, tested using airline routes as cover. Others thought the airlines themselves were part of an experiment. Strange cargo was loaded onto planes, sealed, and never discussed. Technology the public would not see for decades might have already been flying above American cities, hidden in plain sight. As airlines grew bigger, money and power ruled the skies. Some airlines gained influence not only through service but through secrets they kept. Deals with oil companies, government agencies, and defense contractors built invisible chains. If an airline refused, it was pushed out of business. If it obeyed, it thrived. The public only saw tickets, meals, and seats. Behind the curtain was a fight for control over routes, fuel, and information. Airlines became not just carriers of people, but carriers of secrets that shaped America's future. From time to time, insiders tried to reveal the truth. A mechanic leaked that a plane carried more than luggage. A pilot hinted at flights that were not on the schedule. But whistleblowers faced silence, threats, or sudden disappearance. Newspapers received tips but rarely published them. The few who spoke out claimed America's airlines were tied to secrets too dangerous for the public. Some warned that the truth would shake trust in flying forever. And yet, the planes kept flying, and the secrets stayed locked at 30,000 feet. Today, passengers think airlines are just about comfort, tickets, and miles. But behind every flight number may lie a hidden history. Hangars in Nevada, restricted airports in Alaska, and closed rooms deep inside terminals hide stories never told. Technology more advanced than anyone knows may already be flying. Deals between airlines and the government may shape what we see in the sky tomorrow. America's airlines are not only about travel, they are about power, control, and secrets that remain in the clouds. The next time you step on a plane, ask yourself, what is really being carried above the skies of America?